Hey everybody, it's Kristina of Crafty Paws. I wanted to share with you guys a layout that I did for Tracy's 750 Subbie giveaway challenge. Tracy is Giddy4, like the digit 4, scrapbooking here on YouTube. And she's asked folks to use some kind of ink or paint and do some layering. And I took it to the maximum, at least for me. This is super busy for my taste, but once I got going, I really couldn't stop. There were so many things that I wanted to include, and maybe it would be a little less busy if I had done a 12 by 12, but I actually chose to do an 8 by 8. I started with this picture here. It's of my hubby sleeping with Bandito. That's my sister's dog. That's Biscuit, and that's another one of my sister's dogs. They're all on the couch sleeping together, taking a little nap, and I just love this picture. To me, that means bliss. So this is a perfect time for me to use this wood veneer word. I just put liquid pearls, like a gold liquid pearls on it. And I also got to use my little doggy bone letters. So I spelled out heaven right there. And then I just kind of used the papers that I really loved. This is from Juju Pem. This is one of her Zentangles that she gifted to me. I love it. This is some of my, Steampunk Spells paper. I had little tiny scraps left over. So I actually used one piece and I cut it so that it looks like one long tag, but just covered by the other paper. So that's some of the layering. And then I took another little scrap and I got this beautiful poodle wood veneer. This was part of an amazing rack that I got from Sheila McNabb. Thank you, Sheila. And then I used just little scraps of things that I had, just little pattern papers that I had left over in my scrap pile. And for the ink, I actually used just white ink, and I think this part was gesso, like a liquid gesso. And I just put some on bubble wrap, you know, the kind that you use for packaging, and just put some out down here, up here, and then just to give it the kind of Crafty Paws touch, I used an awesome little stamp of a paw print that was gifted to me by Jill, who's Love My Two Pugs One, and she purchased this awesome little paw print stamp. And so I stamped, let's see if I can get that into frame, here in the corner, and then continuing on from where the bubble wrap print was, I added some paw prints so that it changes from like circles to paw prints. I also did that up here. And I really like how that turned out. I thought that came out super cute. These stickers that are on chipboard were gifted to me by Kim of Kimber Creations. And I think lastly, this awesome little heart paper clip I reused from the entry and the lovely package that was sent to me by Jackie, who's Jay Colby. So that's my little layout. I really like how it turned out, although like I say, it's a little busy for me, but it was neat to try different techniques. I think the part that took the longest is probably papering this little wood veneer, and just a little tip, I traced it, cut around it, glued it down with like my Tombow multi-purpose glue, and then I trimmed around the edges with my scissors as close as I could get, and then I just took some metal files. You know, you can get the little pack of files. You probably use like nail files too, but I use the metal ones just to burnish the edges, and then I used an ink dauber just to kind of stain the edges, and I think that came out really well because it makes it look like it's part of the wood piece. It burnished it really nicely on there. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Bye.